What a fun, inexpensive project I'm going to show you today. We're going to take a discounted vase, some decorative foil, and a little bit of epoxy, and voila. So if you've been itching to do some epoxy work, but you're afraid to dive in on a big project, these are perfect. We're going to be using the Stone Coat Countertop Speedcure today, so I'll be able to do this whole vase in one day. All right, guys, so I bought this at a discount store that was discounted even more. I literally paid pennies for this little vase. I absolutely think it's adorable. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with our decorative foil. Now this is a little different than most of the foils. This is actually a translucent foil with just the design in kind of a holographic pattern. We're gonna take that, put some glue on the vase, we're gonna attach, and oh my gosh, it's gonna be amazing. I love it. Now, let me give you an alternative to putting it over just clear glass. What I've done on this video is taken also a discounted vase and I've sprayed it with a matte spray paint. Now look at it. Isn't that pretty? All right, so let me know, what would you do? Would you do a matte or would you do a clear? So what we're gonna do, so I can show you the process, is we're gonna actually spray the matte spray paint on here and then we're gonna proceed forward. Okay, so the first step we're gonna do is put a frosted sheen on it, and I'm actually using a product by Rust-Oleum and it's made to frost glass. You can also just use a matte clear spray paint, does the same thing. All right, make sure that you clean your vase very well, and once you clean it, don't touch it with your hands, just touch it on the inside. Any oils on your hands will compromise the spray paint. Very light, you don't have to put much at all. Make sure you're in a well-ventilated area. You'll want to just do a couple of very thin coats. Now with this particular spray, I can build my opacity to however dark I want it. Okay, this looks good. I'm gonna let it sit for just a little bit, then we'll go to the next step. All right, so the frosting is dry. Next, we're gonna come in with our foil adhesive. I've used so many adhesive. This is by far my favorite. The reason I like it so much is that I'm able to apply it. I can wait about 45 minutes, but I'll be honest with you, if you could wait overnight, you'll have best results. But here in Texas, it's very, very warm, so 45 minutes, I'll get a great result. I love this product because I can apply it, and once it gets tacky, it'll never go beyond that being tacky. I could wait a day, I can wait a year, and it's never going to be not tacky until I put a foil on top. Very easy to apply. You can apply with a paintbrush, you can apply with a roller, just about anything. You want a nice even coat. The foil is going to stick to anything that has adhesive on it. So if you don't want it to stick around the top of the rim, the very, very rim, don't put adhesive there. This glue will stick to anything. I've done tables, I've done benches, I've done clothes. It is absolutely amazing. So after I get it completely covered, I'm gonna go back with my paintbrush and just smooth it all out. This is gonna dry crystal clear. All right, so I've got my glue applied. I'll let it sit. I'm gonna put it out in our garage area where it's a little bit warmer, and it should be ready to go in about 45 minutes. So guys, we just noticed this, and I've never had this happen. We frosted this prior to putting the adhesive. So I don't know if the adhesive actually reacted with that frost or not. So I'm kind of curious as why it did that. So I'll do a little bit more research, but I'm gonna love it anyway. Here we go. So what a foil is a very, very, very thin design that is put onto a carrier, and in this case the carrier is clear plastic. So the actual pattern is on this side. You're just seeing it through the clear plastic. So I'm going to lay it down. Now I'm going to take my vase, lay it down there, and then I'm going to very lightly start to rub it on the cup. So now what I'm gonna get is my little scrub brush, and I'm just gonna scrub that into that area. Remember, it's only gonna stick where I put that adhesive. And I'm just gonna kind of scratch that on there. Now, this is really releasing pretty. All right, got everything there. Oh, wow. Look how pretty. I love this. And now it's not sticky because we put that foil over our glue. Wow, that is so pretty. I love it. All right, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna flood it with some clear epoxy. I'm gonna use the Stone Coat Speedcure so I can get it done quickly. All right, go mix up some epoxy. So we have everything set. We're gonna pour just clear Speedcure by Stone Coat Countertop. I've added just a tiny bit of diamond dust because, you know, we gotta have some sparkles. Now, a lot of times when I do these vases, I'll use a lot of resin because I want that runoff to go into a tray. We're gonna not do that this time. I'm gonna see how much I actually end up using. All right, here we go. All right, all that does is just help that epoxy just run down really nice. Now it's pretty warm right now in our shop, so the resin's pretty fluid, and man, is it just running down so pretty. Now, like I said, if you wanted to use more resin, you could put a little mold or something underneath, and that would catch all of your runoff, and then you would have something in your mold to be really cool. But I'm just using a little bit of that resin. Everything's going down nice and easy. And I have used 2 ounces of resin. That's it. So they have these silicone molds, and we're fixing to actually do a video showing how we use these, so stay tuned for that. But you can put these molds down and then put your vase on top, then use more resin in different colors, and then you take that off, and boom, you have a 2-for-1. So within probably less than an hour, it's gonna stop dripping. I'll just kind of run my fingers around the rim. I won't have to worry about drips, and it'll be absolutely gorgeous. Guys, this is so pretty, and it cost me under $5. By the time I bought my foil and my resin and my vase, I actually have this for less than $5, and it's so cute. So I'm gonna let this cure 4 to 6 hours. It'll be totally cured, and probably won't want to use it for a good 24 hours, but then that's it, guys. It's done. How quick is that? All right, guys, so what do you think? After the epoxy started to set up a bit, I ran my finger around the edge, made sure the drips came off nice and smooth, let it cure 100%, added some flowers, and look how pretty. I love it. It's gonna be the centerpiece for our little apartment that our students actually stay in when they come to our class. So guys, let me know in the comments below, would you like to see some more fun little projects like this, especially since we're getting close to the holidays? All right, guys, remember, don't be scared, move forward, and be creative.